Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So in this one here, I want to talk about episode 15 and I guess the finale being postponed. Angela King did an interview with Entertainment Weekly, which I will leave a link to the article down below if you want to see the full thing, because she goes into stuff with the princess and all of that. It's really interesting. What I want to focus on in here is just her comments on the finale being postponed and whether or not episode 15 is going to play like a finale and stuff like that. And so yeah, I want to talk about all of that. So before we jump in, I do have to warn you for spoilers, obviously, for episodes 1 to 14 for season 10 of The Walking Dead. And also after this Sunday, once The Walking Dead does go on break, I think how I'm going to be doing it is I will be doing other types of content, obviously. There's not a lot of things to review right now just because a lot of movies and television shows are being delayed, so I'll try to check out stuff on Netflix, older things and all that. If I like something, or I guess just find something interesting in general, I'll review it, I'll give my thoughts on it, good or bad. And obviously every week I will keep you guys updated on what's going on in the Walking Dead universe. I imagine we will be getting updates like every week. I'll be doing Q&As every week, so there will be at least like 2-3 videos for sure. 3 videos for sure on The Walking Dead every week. I just wanted to say that because I saw a couple comments in just past videos of people asking me what I'm going to be doing during this break, and usually what I normally do, which is I just talk about The Walking Dead whenever there is news, and that's usually about 3, 4, 5 videos a week. But I also review other TV shows and other things that I've been meaning to get to. Actually, I was just watching the movie Hatchet with Kane Hodder, and I actually really enjoyed that movie, so I might actually review that. We'll see though. I mean, we don't know how long this break is going to be, right? Like, I definitely will. I want to get into stuff like that because I know a lot of you guys want me to talk more about horror movies, so I will likely do that. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Anyways, let's talk about episode 15, whether or not it plays like a finale, and I guess the finale in general, when to expect that. Like I said, Angela King did an interview with Entertainment Weekly, and this is what she had to say on the episode being postponed. I think it's disappointing for all of us that work on the show. Everybody worked so hard, our post-production team, all of our vendors who are partners with us, everybody was really kind of racing against the clock. But as everything was unfolding worldwide, we have people around the world that were working on our VFX, and so people were having to start moving things remotely. But there's just certain parts of the post-process that are very difficult to move remotely, and everything that moves remotely works slower because it's like rendering these giant effects. So we will at some point air this amazing finale, but also I really love how episode 15 came out. People did amazing work on it. It will feel like there's kind of an epic, wonderful end to it. And even that one kind of came in really under the wire. And so I'm interested in episode 15 because obviously this wasn't the intention. This wasn't intended to be the finale, and it is now, which really does suck. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to end. I'm honestly just under the impression right now that a lot of what is going to happen, at least a lot of our expectations to the end of the Whisper War, things to do with like the Commonwealth, things to do with Daryl finding out about Rick, or things like that, I feel like a lot of those things aren't going to happen until the finale. Like, certain moments could happen, like the princess, you know, and our group there running into the Commonwealth at the end of 15. That could definitely happen. But then again, Angela King always said that the finale, it ends on a cliffhanger, and that Maggie's return is supposed to be, you know, when she gave a teaser anyways, all she said was nick of time. So I'm thinking, well, Maggie and the Commonwealth or whatever are going to return in the nick of time to save them from this horde. A lot of that really does seem like it's going to happen in the finale, to be honest. And as for where episode 15 is going to end, I hope it doesn't end on a cliffhanger where it's like, now we're getting to the good stuff sort of thing, right? Which I expect is probably going to be the case because, I mean, just think about it. Are we going to get Maggie in the Commonwealth in episode 15? Probably not. Are we going to get Beta's death? Probably not. I mean, all the bigger moments from the Whisper War we're most likely not going to get in 15 because the synopsis for the finale is something to do with Beta and preparing for the final battle of the Whisper War. So, like, we know everything is happening in the finale. And again, I'm not going to fault all of them for that, like, you know, AMC and the showrunners and, you know, all of them, because obviously everything that's happening right now in the world, it made it really impossible for them to do that. I think it just for fans right now anyway, is going to really suck to not get anything. And so I hope they release a trailer for the finale. Like, that's kind of my big thing. It's like, even if 15, because there's a good chance it's not going to end like a finale where we're kind of satisfied. I think it's going to end in a cliffhanger where we just want more. We want the final part to it because we're already there, sort of thing. I hope they release a trailer, because if they do release a trailer, it's gonna satisfy some of that, right? We'll be able to see some scenes from the trailer, and it'll just give us something to watch over the next, you know, I guess month or two, or however long it's going to be until this finale comes out. Like, I know this shot here of Daryl with this hood and all that going through walkers, I'm pretty sure this is from the finale. I don't see this happening in episode 15 just because I don't see them being trapped immediately. To get more shots like that really hint at things to happen and how things are going to end, I think would be really, really exciting. Angela King was asked if episode 15 would feel like a finale because it really wasn't intended to, right? And this is what she had to say. As you said, a lot of times our penultimate is a big episode as well, and that's the case here. There are huge stakes for everybody that's involved, and so it'll feel like there are some danger for people at the end of it. And then I'm just really excited for people to come back, and once we're able to finish out what we're doing on the finale, for everybody to see that too. But hopefully it'll be a really exciting kind of end to the season with these last couple of episodes. So from what it seems like there, I don't really think the episode, I mean, obviously what she said is that a lot of times our penultimate episode is a big episode as well, and that's the case here. There are huge stakes for everyone involved, but I don't really think this finale, or episode 15 is going to really play out like a finale. I think there might be satisfying endings for certain storylines, and where certain things end up, it's going to be like, oh wow, that's good. Where are they going with that? Because it ends on a cliffhanger or something, right? But that's kind of the point of why everyone's so upset right now, is because we can't watch what's going to happen next Sunday. We got to wait until when? June, July, August before we even see this episode. And that's just kind of I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm not faulting them for any of that because this isn't AMC's fault. And, what happened, it just sucks all around. It really sucks. And I think as a Walking Dead fan, I hate that we have to wait this long until the finale. I was really looking forward to watching the finale, seeing the Commonwealth and stuff like that. And then in terms of doing videos, just, post some stuff reacting to the end of the Whisper War. Was it satisfying enough? How well did they handle it, compared to the comic and all that? And then immediately jump into the Commonwealth arc, talk about season 11, which characters to expect and casting and all that kind of stuff. I really wanted to do that. And I do think I most likely will do a video on that just because a lot of us were really wanting some type of Commonwealth teaser, I guess, for Maggie and what to expect for season 11. And since we're not getting that, I most likely will do a season 11 video the Sunday after episode 15, so on April 12th. When episode 16 was supposed to air, I'll do a season 11 video then and talk about the casting and describe all the characters, because there's going to be a lot of new characters that will be introduced that season. Different storylines, which characters could get certain storylines, because there's a really interesting storyline with Dwight, and I'm really wondering who could get that. I wonder if they plan that far ahead, because the character who could get that storyline with Dwight is Daryl, but I don't think they're going to do that, obviously. But Daryl might be in Rick's position then, which would be, I don't know, that's what I mean. There's a lot to talk about. So expect that video on April 12th. I'll give you guys something then, right? Maybe I'll release it at 9 o'clock Eastern for, when we're supposed to be expecting The Walking Dead to be airing, or the finale. But I guess I'll just leave it here, and I'll give this question for you guys. Like, do you think episode 15 is going to end in a very satisfying way for now? Because, I mean, obviously we understand the situation, obviously, right? And I don't want to keep having to bring this up, but I do want to bring this up just because I don't want some Walking Dead fans to get mad at me for I guess being a little disappointed if episode 15 isn't like the grand finale we were all expecting, right? But I think you're allowed to be a little disappointed just because, I mean, we've been watching this season, since a while now, and we're not going to get this finale until when? August, maybe? July or August? That does really suck. Like, we might have to wait 4 months until we get this final episode. And so, I don't know. I hope they give us some more information soon on when to expect it. And I guess, yeah, overall, I think the situation does suck. I don't know when to expect episode 16 from what I'm hearing with everyone. Like, all the smart people talking about what's going on in the world right now. At least over here in, like, North America and stuff, it doesn't seem like this stuff is going to be slowing down. It looks like it's the beginning of all of it. Again, maybe they can work something out where they can actually work on the visual effects, and maybe it'll take a lot longer, but they can work on it remotely. That is very possible. Maybe they'll just do something like that. They might have just needed more time. Who knows, right? But it seems like what they're expecting is everyone going back to work and all that kind of stuff starting in like July or August. So we're going to have to hold out all April, all of May, all of June. And then maybe in July we'll start getting somewhere. But again, like, we'll have to wait and see. We have no idea. Like, this whole thing that's going on right now, this is new to mostly everyone, right? I just can't wait for June. Just because once we're in June, we'll be able to be like, okay, it's airing next month or in 2 months from now. I'm sure we'll have an update on what's going on by June. But overall, I am excited for episode 15. I really can't wait to see what's going to happen in that episode. I do have a few things that I hope happens, like stuff with Daryl and Judith, things with the princess, and I guess I want to see where the beta stuff goes. Honestly, with all of the beta storyline, I'm expecting that for sure to end in a cliffhanger, because I think that's going to play a big role in the finale. As for Daryl and Judith, I mean, I think some stuff can get resolved there. At least I hope it does. And then stuff with the princess, again, I've always thought that it could lead into the Commonwealth. That could be the cliffhanger or the reveal in episode 15 at the very end. But I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard to say. They might want to focus more on the princess in that episode, which means we're not getting the Commonwealth until the end of episode 16, right? Maybe we don't even see that reveal of them meeting the Commonwealth for the first time. It's just they show up with Commonwealth troops or something like that. I don't know. But post your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you think episode 15 is going to end like a finale? And what are your hopes, I guess, for episode 15? Because obviously, it probably won't end like a finale because it wasn't intended to, right? Post all your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys are all thinking. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.